Hello everybody, welcome to episode 3 of the Balanced UIM series. When we left off, we had just finished base level 4s, and we've got a lot of content to get through. Haven't been able to make a video for a few days, but let's jump right into it. There's level 5 Hunter. We can now get golden warblers, but we'll never really go get them. You'll notice a lot of these methods are the same that were in the last video. It doesn't really make sense to go too far from the spawn point as long as we have the ability to do that. Most of the time that is spent on this account is spent walking from one place to another because we can't simply walk somewhere, which takes 5 or 10 minutes, and then train it up. We have to walk, train a little bit, walk, train a little bit, and right now it's at around 3 hours per base level. So here we picked up a Dwarven Stout so we could make arrow tips a little bit earlier. We need the arrow tips for fletching, it really helps out a lot. Picked up level 5 thieving, so now we can do cakes, which is going to be a big help later on. Getting 28 cows for our next task. We're going to ignore the crafting experience we could get from this because glass is just so much better. Picking up a steel scimitar here. We can't use it until level 5, but we'll get level 5 attack first, and then we'll use the steel scimitar for the rest of the levels. There's level 5 attack, so now we can switch to the steel scimitar. There's going to be 5 strength. Should have got defense first, but whatever. And we missed the clip, but there's 5 defense. And we pick up 5 range. Now we've been killing the calves here because they're going to give us a higher prayer to slayer experience ratio. All we have left is magic here, and then we're going to be a little bit ways away from the slayer level, so we're going to have to kill a little bit more. Oh, there's our prayer level. So we finally buried everything there. And here's the slayer level. Of course we can't kill crawling hands because we can't get into Mortania. These rune crafting levels are getting a lot faster, which is good because the amount of inventory space we can devote to books is getting less and less with every level. Another crafting level off of sand, which is good because now we get these buckets that we can drop over here on the leprechaun and we can start using them to get our compost. Level 5 agility after quite a long trek up here. And level 5 construction, which we're using our bookcases to make. Then we can head south to get level 5 herblore. This is a heck of a lot of world hopping. I am enjoying the grind. Level 5 definitely changes things. It gives us some upgrades. Level 6 herblore after a lot of world hopping. Level 6 crafting off of the glass that we made to get to level 5. We would have level 6 construction here if we didn't run out of nails. That's fun. And level 6 fishing. And oh, there we go. Yeah, level 6 fishing. And we cook the fish or the shrimp for level 6 cooking. And level 6 thieving. Now we should have been doing cake, but it's okay. Here's level 6 wood cutting. And we can use a steel axe, but we probably won't pick it up. It's just inventory space we don't need. There's level 6 fire making. Level 6 mining, which we will smelt into bars and use them to get level 6 smithing, which eventually will turn into level 6 flat. Picking up a quick farming level off of compost and weeds. I lost the clips of the melee stats, but there's 13 hit points, and we finished them all up as we finished the task. And there's 31 goblins, which we can't kill in the wilderness for a looting bag. But we did end up getting a clue off of it. It's just we ran into Charlie the Tramp, who you can't do any of his tasks until at least level 10. And of course, for us, that means all of ours have to be level 10, so we just dropped it. But we did finish a prayer and slayer level off of it, and then we went off to hunter. Well, we got 6 hunter out here. Level 6 agility. This is probably our most useful stat. And we got the nails we need for level 6 construction. Doing rune crafting, we did manage to max out our Arceus favor, so that's cool, I guess. And we got level 6 runecraft. Managed to make a little inventory space here, but it gets us to base 6. This was starting to get a little bit easier. I don't know if it's just being more familiar with the pathing that we're taking or what, but this was definitely getting faster. Back to goblins, and we picked up an ensouled goblin head. That's going to be a ton of prayer experience. And here is level 7 defense. And another goblin head. Wow. Well, we got the next range level. And a strength level. And on the last kill, we got another goblin head. This is supposed to be like a 1 in 30 drop rate. Well, anything for Molly. And we got sapphires, and that's going to be really handy. There's level 7 fishing and 150 total. And I'm going to leverage that fish into level 7 cooking. Level 7 mining, but as we go to get more bars for smithing, we're going to keep heading south and we're going to get level 7 hunter out here in the desert. It was worth a shot. It ended up not being as good as it could be, but hey, you know, we got the feathers for level 7 fletching, so there's that. There's level 7 smithing, which we finally got as we left the desert hunter area. We needed nature runes in order to use the ensouled heads, and I figure while we're on our way up there we might as well pick up a bunch of steel plate legs, which we can sell for cash since the nature runes obliterated our cash stack. Alright, so we gotta kill 27 birds next, and we're gonna do that with chickens because of the prayer to slayer ratio, and there's 7 attack, 14 hit points, wasn't really expecting that, but of course we'll always take it. And 7 prayer off of all the bones that we're getting, and 7 magic on the next hit. That's cool. Alright, so we are done with 7 Slayer. We were so close to finishing the task, we figured why not, but look at that, we get 0 points. That's lovely. Level 7 Agility up here at the Gnome Stronghold, and level 7 Herblore. This is usually our last level, but to be honest, the trek out here isn't as bad as it used to be. Here's level 7 farming. Again, compost and raking. Here's level 7 construction. Not running out of nails this time. And level 7 crafting. I had to do some AFKing, and I figured restoring run energy was a great way to do that. And I picked up 20% Shazian favor because I'm going to need it someday. And here's level 7 wood cutting that we got right outside the Shazian place that we can now get an axe to do. And then there's level 7 fire making as well. We're right nearby, so we're going to pick up level 7 thieving off of the cake stall in Korrend Castle, and then level 7 runecraft in the library. This brings us to base level 7s, and I want to hit base 8 by the end of this episode. Before we go get base 8s, I want to take a little break from the main game and head on over to Twisted League. Twisted League is a lot of fun. I played it on another account, and I'm eventually going to have a Slayer Helm on this account, so I might as well go ahead and get some points. Even if I don't get all 6k points in this league, I can still bank a whole bunch of points and use them in a future league. And this gives me something to do that still helps the balanced UIM character without needing to go walking absolutely everywhere to train for 35 seconds. Unlike the main game, I won't be showing you every single level up message I possibly can. We'll just do the milestones. There was 30 woodcutting and fire making. Here's level 40 woodcutting, and well, look at that, that's some points. We could burn maple logs, not that we'll ever chop them, that's a terrible idea. Now we can actually chop them, they're still absolutely dreadful experience though. There's level 50 fire making. We do want to head to Wintertot rather quickly because we want to get points fairly quickly. We are going to take a small detour to get level 5% Hosidius rep. That'll be useful for the saltpeter we get. And here is a genie. Of course, our genie isn't on the main account, it's on the twisted account. Alright, so we got 60 fire making. That's good for a boatload of points as well. Getting points here at the library, and we ended up getting a random event, got a maze. That's going to give us some feathers, which I guess will be useful for fishing in a little bit here. And level 30 runecraft. Level 40 runecraft, that's another 50 points, so we're up to 340 now. So we picked up 31 smithing so that we could get a steel axe. It's going to be our best axe for a while. And now we have 400 points. So we did end up picking hardcore harvester, so that will help us get a whole bunch of materials. But now let's head back into the main game. Level 8 runecraft. We had a whole bunch of books from the last time, so this was actually pretty easy to get. Level 8 agility. Pretty soon we'll be going to Draenor. That'll be nice. Level 8 fletching. With all the arrow tips we've been making, it's not taking long at all to get the fletching levels. They're basically free. Level 8 fishing, 10 experience at a time. And level 8 cooking. Level 8 woodcutting, as we're getting attacked by a giant rat. Level 8 fire making. Not sure why I'm doing it here. Level 8 mining. We're going to go smelt this and take it to Varric. Of course there's an anti-Santa. Why wouldn't there be? So we did end up doing the Santa event since we're right here in Varric to do our smithing anyway. Someone in my CC needed Shield of Arav done. I figured as long as they're willing to do the combat, that sounds like a good deal for me. 10 Minotaurs. Good thing there's some easy ones in the Stronghold of Sig. Holy shit! Not so easy. Okay, well, we'll have to rethink our strategy on that one. Level 8 farming from another weed patch. That's what we do. Level 8 construction from the planks that we pick up at Barbarian Assault before agility session. Level 8 thieving, we'll use these in Slayer. Level 8 hunter, so close to going to Land's End. Level 8 strength. Level 8 prayer off of these Minotaurs. Still got these heads to use. Here's level 8 fletching, which we picked up, and level 8 defense. There's a magic level. And we finish the Minotaur task. Up next we get 39 birds, more chickens. Head over to Falador Chickens for level 8 ranged. And over to Brimhaven for level 8 crafting. Gonna head south to the Herblore patch to finish off level 8 Herblore as well as base 8s. This has been a good level and honestly a decent episode. We doubled our levels, so that's cool. Really enjoying this character. It's a whole lot of fun, even if most of the time is spent traveling. If you're enjoying these videos, please hit that like and subscribe button so you know when more videos are coming. I do have the footage made for the next video. I just need to take the time to get it all up. So I'll see you then.